Hey y'all, happy Saturday, happy weekend, happy coming back to Mass. So we're able to have Mass for up to 25% of our building's capacities for those who are comfortable coming back. That's the first thing I'm going to say is if that's not you quite yet, that's okay. Your obligation is still dispensed, and you can pray with us by live stream, as I hope you have been, and I'll see you whenever you're comfortable coming back to Mass, and we can make that happen. If you are comfortable, I'm going to ask you to please follow all the procedures I'm about to lay out, and just let's all show each other that we care, and because I just know we have different opinions among us about how necessary all of these things might be. So what I'm asking you is to think not so much of what you think is necessary, but think of what the people around you in church who are worshiping with you might think is necessary, and think about what can you do to make them feel as comfortable and safe as possible. So let's think about charity for our brothers and sisters. So with that in mind, I'm going to put on my mask as I go into church. Please bring a mask if you have one. I'm actually not going to wear a mask for this film because it's just me in here. Please bring a mask if you have one. We have a limited number of extras. If you don't, you can lay it down on your way out. We will sterilize it for the next use. Hand sanitizer as you come in. We're getting used to that, aren't we? Now, I'm filming this at St. Kateri where I live, but this is valid for anywhere, any of our parishes that you're coming to Mass at. Now, there's a collection basket as you come in. We won't be passing that, obviously. You'll just have to drop it in if you're able to support the parish. Thank you. We accept you as currency and Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. And thanks, by the way, while I'm walking, thank you so much to everyone who's been supporting us by mail or electronically. We've kept the bills paid and we're getting by, so please keep that up. Now it's time to sit down, and you'll notice there are blue markings on the pews at intervals. I'm afraid I didn't pick a very clear way of marking them because people don't always know if they're supposed to sit in front of the mark or kneel behind it, and the answer is sit in front. So if that pew back is marked, then I'm going to sit on the seat that's going to put my back against that. So if that makes sense. So hopefully we'll get all that worked out. Now, communion time is the next sort of complicated thing. So I'll show you the recommended procedure that we received. At first I thought like, oh, come on, this is so complicated, but it makes sense to me because we don't want awkwardness at communion insofar as we can avoid it. So I've come up, I'm front and center looking at the priest. He's wearing a mask, I'm wearing a mask. I'm going to receive communion in the hand. I can't receive on the tongue because I'm not taking my mask off quite yet. So I receive in the hand, and then I walk over to a little spot on my own. Then with my free hand, unhook one side, receive communion, rehook, and keep going. That'll keep things moving as reverently as possible and hopefully nice and smoothly. So for those of you who are planning to return to Mass, I cannot wait to see you and pray with you in person. Father Christian and I will be swapping schedules as usual, so I guess I'll see you within the next few weeks. I'm sorry that we have to do the last name thing. I just don't have a better idea. I know it's got some real drawbacks, but we will learn from this weekend and make whatever adjustments seem prudent after that. So peace be with all of you, and I hope to see you either at Mass in person or on live stream.